The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, and the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Habashai, Wahara Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen. Some look like the heathen. Beginning with the 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. And as we just read in 2nd Esdras 16, how the jobs, it's not going to be any jobs, man. And how the city is going to be cast down. Why? Because of the upkeep and also the labor force and the construction sites. All right? And you got all these cities and places fixing the roads, building new buildings. You got construction sites, new home complexes, and things of that nature. Well, guess what? With this right here, Trump orders, which we reported on this the other day. But again, it says Trump orders sweeping immigration crackdown after D.C. shooting of National Guard members. And with this immigration crackdown, these immigrants are the ones which are primarily Israelites, so-called Mexicans, okay, so-called Hispanics, Latinos, Haitians as well. Hey, but them cracking down on immigration, hey, legal and or illegal. Hey, with them cracking down on immigration, if you're paying attention, things aren't getting built. Things are just left standing there. Alright? Homes aren't being built. The upkeep is not there. Alright? So the city's going to be cast down, looking cast down, due to the lack of upkeep and not being able to finish jobs. Alright? Because you're going after the Israelites, who do majority of the work. Most definitely the Hispanics and Latinos, who are part of the northern kingdom of Israel. Alright? Now, real quick, when you get Exodus, because see, we always built up these empires, man. We built up all these empires. Alright? But we lazy, though. We lazy. Nah, hey, we the hardest working people on the planet. Now, you got some of our people that just sorry, but they don't take up for the majority. They don't make up the majority. So cut it out. You damn Edomites are the laziest people on the planet. Y'all don't work. Y'all inherit everything. So y'all the laziest damn people on the planet. I don't want to hear that shit. And y'all are not the smartest people on the planet. We are. Alright? I don't give a damn how you slice it. Y'all the ones who made up the IQ test, which is some bullshit. I said I won't cuss in this video, man. My fault, y'all. But hey, you go back to ancient Egypt. When we were in captivity, hey, we build up these prosperous cities. Alright? Hey, you can start at, I'm going to start at Exodus 1. Exodus chapter 1, verse 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel, which came into Egypt. Every man in his household came with Jacob. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. And all the souls that came out of the loins of Jacob were 70 souls, for Joseph was in Egypt already. Right, so 70 souls went into Egypt. All right, Joseph was already second in command underneath Pharaoh at the time. All right. It says, and Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. And the children of Israel were fruitful, and increased abundantly, and multiplied, and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them. Hey, so Israelites was everywhere. Alright, hey, through what? Sex. What you think we do now? We everywhere. Okay? We're numbered as the grains of the sand of the sea. We can never be the minority. Never. When Esau says that we're the minority, he said that we're less than. Alright? He said that we're less than. Meaning beneath them. Beneath everybody. Alright? It says, and what we're reading right here, Exodus, it applies to today as well. Because remember, when you get Exodus 20, Exodus chapter 20 real quick. And I'm going to just start at 1. Exodus 21, and God Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So you see, Egypt, spiritual Egypt, and spiritual Egypt, which is America, is also known as what? Bondage. You said, well, they ain't saying nothing about America. Well, let's get it right here in Revelation. Is it 11? Spiritually Sodom and spiritually Egypt. Revelation 11. I believe it's 11. Yeah. Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies, talking about the Israelites, shall lie in the street of that great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord Yahushua was crucified. It's talking about America. And our dead bodies was talking about the time period of from the time we came over here. Really, it's going into 1619 to what's that? 1969, 1970, at 350 years. All right, in the great city. That great city is America. All right, Babylon, which is Sodom, which spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. So it has a spirit of Sodom and the spirit of Egypt. Egypt meaning bondage. All right, hey, you get right here in Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shema shall host the children of Israel, the northern kingdom, and the children of Judah, the southern kingdom, were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast, they refused to let them go. You see? It says, their Redeemer is strong. Who is our Redeemer, our Deliverer? Yahweh Shema Shah, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. You see? So you see, is Yahweh Shema Shah is going to save Israel from the hands of Babylon, the hands of these Edomites. Babylon meaning America. This is end time prophecy. Alright? This ain't talking about ancient Babylon. Because Judah and Israel together was not in the Neo-Babylonian Empire, man, with Nebuchadnezzar, man. Alright? So as you go back to that Exodus 1, right? And 8, now there arose up a king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph, and he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more than and mightier than we. Come on, and let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply, and it come to pass that when they falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of our land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. So you see, just like back then, it's like now, how the nation of Israel building empires, but most definitely Babylon, America, right? So America was built off the backs of all 12 tribes of Israel. All right? All 12 tribes of Israel, not just the so-called Negroes. All 12 tribes. All right? And you take us out of the equation, hey, this place collapsed. Right? Hey, just like we read in 2 Ezra 16. I want to get that in the NLT, what we just read. Exodus 1 and 11 in the NLT. So the Egyptians made the Israelites their slaves. They appointed brutal slave drivers over them, hoping to wear them down with crushing labor. They forced them to build the cities of Pithom and Ramses as supply centers for the king. You see that? Hey, the same thing applies today. Because we here, we just got in the scriptures. Hey, we can't make you understand it. Alright? Hey, look, you got this right here. This article headline. See, no kingdom can function without us. You take us out of the equation, hey, it falls. One day ago, like it or not, North Carolina runs on immigrant labor. You see that? And that's all of America. Alright? You Edomites ain't got no damn, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Right? So you see what's going down, man. Why these damn panics keep popping up?
If you're shopping for a home, Realtor.com only shows you homes for sale sourced directly from in response to the administration.
Again, Trump ordered sweeping immigration crackdown after D.C. shooting of National Guard members. As a matter of fact, the people know it. Check this out. I'm going to read a comment. Here it is. The U.S. is going to have terrible labor shortages in the future. You see? You see? You can forget building houses, construction sites, building buildings, refurbishing, rebuilding, remodel, all that. You can forget all that. Concrete. Who you seeing picking up trash on the side of the road? That's Northern Kingdom, man. So you see the scriptures on point. Alright? So this place is really, it looks bad, man, and it's going to look even worse as these things continue to press on.
Administration is calling for re-examinations of green cards issued to immigrants from 19 countries and pausing all asylum decisions. Sarah Robertson has more from legal experts on whether this crackdown is legal and the reaction from refugee communities across the nation.
Until now, the government has mostly focused on stopping illegal border crossings or deporting undocumented immigrants. This new sweeping order, however, could impact hundreds of thousands of people present here legally in the United States under protected status as green card holders or humanitarian evacuees.
It's something we've never seen before in this country.
Following the shooting of 2 National Guard members in D.C. by an Afghan national, now charged with first-degree murder, the administration has escalated its immigration crackdown to include asylum and green card holders.
People are in a panic. People are in an absolute panic about what to do. They don't know what it means.
Trump says he has paused all asylum decisions and is subjecting refugees to a re-interview or re-vetting process.
There's a real fear of sending kids to school, of just going about daily life.
Yael Satcher with Refugees International, based in D.C., says in the wake of the announcement, many clients she works with are avoiding public spaces, having groceries delivered, afraid to leave their homes.
It's not standard protocol.
Local immigration attorney Kelly Ortega argues that the mass review threatens civil rights protections. She says immigration law generally requires individualized suspicion or wrongdoing before reopening someone's legal status.
It's concerning, at the very least, when it comes to qualifying all these individuals as potential national security threats because of the actions of one person.
Schachter says between 2022 and 2024, there were about 8,000 people here in the D.C. area as part of the refugee admissions program. She says some of those people could now be subject to re-interviews. Reporting in D.C., I'm Sarah Robinson, WUSA 9.
There you have it, man. Quick report through the Spirit and Power Yahweh Shema Shai. Hey, that's the domino effect, man. Let's see how this thing play out. Hey, but we know prophecy gonna play out, man. If they keep moving forward, you already know what's coming, man. Stay prayed up in the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom.